There's a special kind of silence that only exists when you're home. Not the silence of boredom, not the silence that feels empty, but the kind that feels warm, the kind that feels like you're safe. It's that moment when you hear the fridge humming, a clock ticking somewhere, and you suddenly realize, for once, nobody needs you, nowhere to rush, nothing to prove. That silence isn't loneliness, it's comfort. A lot of people get this wrong. They see someone who loves staying home and think, oh, they're shy, or they don't like people. But that's not the truth. For some people, home isn't an escape. It's the one place where their mind finally slows down, where they can breathe without feeling watched, judged, or compared. Because out there, in the noise, in the pressure, in the constant performing, you start to forget who you are. But at home, you return to yourself again. Maybe it started when they were kids. Crowded classrooms, loud buses, busy hallways. Places where being louder meant being heard, and pretending meant fitting in. So some people built a softer world inside themselves. A world that wasn't overwhelming, a world that felt safe. And slowly, home became more than four walls. It became a sanctuary. Psychologists say people who love solitude often experience the world more intensely. Bright lights feel brighter, noise feels heavier, conversations feel deeper, so their brain calms down only in quiet places. That stillness isn't avoiding life, it's balancing it. It's their mind whispering, here, you can rest. But it's not just about overstimulation. There's something spiritual about it too. Home is the place where the social mask comes off. The mask that smiles when it's tired, nods when it disagrees, or laughs when it wants silence. Behind closed doors, that version melts away. And what's left is the real you. The version that doesn't need applause. Funny how someone can be surrounded by people all day, yet feel invisible. But the moment they're home with a cup of tea near a quiet window, they finally feel seen times by themselves. That's the magic of solitude. It's not avoiding people. It's reconnecting with your own soul. We live in a world that treats silence like something suspicious. If you're not posting, going out, or constantly busy, people assume you're wasting time. But there's a gentle strength in the ones who don't fear quiet. They've learned that the loudest answers often appear in silence. There's a saying, if you don't go within, you go without. And for homebodies, going within is how they understand themselves. It's how they heal. It's how they stay grounded. Because when you're always surrounded by others, you become a different version of yourself for every situation. But at home, you're the only audience that matters. It's true. Even introverts need people. But homebodies don't want shallow connections. They want the kind of bond where silence feels natural, where presence matters more than words. Psychologists found that people who spend intentional time alone are often more creative and emotionally aware, not because they're smarter, but because they listen to their thoughts instead of running from them. Think about your biggest realizations. They probably didn't happen at a party. They happened at night, in your room, in the shower, or on a quiet walk. That's the power of being home. It gives your mind space to speak. But many people who love staying home feel guilty about it. They think they're missing something. Social media makes it worse. Everyone's showing their perfect moments. But that's just a highlight reel. Everyone is chasing peace. Some people just find it at home. In old times, monks went to mountains to find clarity. Today, some people find it in a small bedroom, with soft lights and their favorite playlist. Different settings, same human need. A return to stillness. At home, your body relaxes, stress lowers, your thoughts feel clearer. Sometimes you suddenly feel emotional. That's your nervous system finally releasing everything you held in all day. That's not weakness, that's healing. People who love being home often feel deeply. They absorb others' moods, notice small details, sense energy shifts. It's a beautiful gift, but draining, so they retreat to refill their spirit. Society praises constant movement, so quiet people sometimes feel wrong, but they aren't. They're just tuned differently. The world needs them, the observers, the reflectors, the ones who notice meaning in small things. They're the ones who turn silence into creativity, a stillness into clarity, and solitude into understanding. Home is where we process life, where we remove the masks, where we come back to who we really are. Everyone needs that. Everyone needs a safe place to land. Some find it in people. Others find it in quiet rooms filled with soft light. There's something brave about choosing stillness in a loud world, choosing peace over pressure, choosing depth over noise. When someone finds peace at home, they carry that calm with them wherever they go. They don't look for home in others, because home is already inside them. So if you're someone who loves staying home, don't apologize. You're not missing life. You're meeting yourself. You're doing the inner work that makes everything else make sense. And when the world feels overwhelming, remember this: you're not hiding, you're healing, you're growing, and most importantly, you're returning to the one place that always welcomes you, yourself.